Hi guys, I wanted to check in with you real quick about the topic that we're playing with in the group right now. It's setting your targets, and I have been playing with setting targets for a while, and I wanted to share with you a neat trick or way of doing it that I have found works really good for me and way better than the way I used to do it. So I wanted to share that with you and see if that might contribute to some of you as well and help you achieve more faster. Because that's the whole idea about living with possibilities, is to create those miracles, create those possibilities way faster and way easier than you thought you could. So with setting targets, it's really what I used to do was to I wanted to set a target, and then I would look for where I wasn't satisfied, where I wasn't happy, what problems I had that I thought I needed to solve, and then I would set my target based on getting out of those problems. So what that actually does is it gets my brain to focus on the problems all the time. Every time I think of my target or my goal, I start thinking about my problems, quote unquote. So I decided, okay, let's change it up a little bit because that isn't really working. It gets me in this energy of contraction and lack and neediness, or as if I need something. And we all know that if you have the energy of really needing something, it's not really the greatest creation energy. So here's what I do instead that I wanted to share with you. So now I will look at an area in my life that I am looking to create possibilities or looking to create something different or something more. And I look for something I have created in the past that I really love, or something that I have already created or that has already shown up in that area that I'm really happy with and that I'm really enjoying and that I'm really is contributing to my life. So, for instance, if you're looking to change your money situation, I would look at um, a particular time where I just received a bunch of money super easy. And it might not have been the amount of money that I would like to ask for now, but the energy of receiving it with ease, or having a lot of money, although you don't have it anymore perhaps, but at some point I'm pretty sure you can all find something that you were really happy with at the time and where you really thought, oh, this is so cool. So what I do is I look for those things that I'm super happy with and that creates this yummy, good feeling of gratitude. Because you've probably heard that gratitude is an awesome way of creating change and to create more if you're grateful for something. And this is a really easy way to find that energy of gratitude. So find something that has already shown up in the area that you're asking for something more, something greater, or some change to occur, and then find out what incident, what creation, what have I already created there that was awesome. So it gets you in the energy of gratitude. It also does this other thing, which is acknowledge you as a creator. So if you acknowledge that you already created this one thing showing up, or you already created something, so it means that you are capable of creating what you're asking for. Although you might not even have been aware that you were asking for it, but you created it, so how does it get any better than that? So you're acknowledging that you're creating the stuff that show up, also the great stuff, and it sets that energy of like gratitude that you can feel in your body, perceive in your being. Then what I do to get to the target part is I tap into that particular energy of what I had already created that I thought was great, and then I be with that and I feel what that felt like as that was showing up, or as I was realizing that that just came into my life, or whatever it was. And then I ask, what would it be if this was even greater. What even greater is possible here? So it's a little twist on one of the access tools of how does it get any better than this and what else is possible. But I like to ask it as, okay, that one thing that was really awesome. I really love that. I'm so happy I created that. And I wonder what greater is possible. What would be even greater? Because then instead of looking at the problems that I have to solve and set my targets according to those, I actually look at my successes. And then I'm asking for something even greater than what was a success. So it just creates a really different energy for me. Check it out. What I would also suggest you do is that we have a tendency to focus on one area that is causing us the most pain or discomfort in our lives, and then get really focused on changing that one area, whether it's money or relationship or body, whichever hurts the most, quote unquote hurts. Doesn't have to be physical pain, but it's uncomfortable and it's annoying, and you all get the idea. So we tend to focus on that one thing. So what I like to do is actually create these targets in all the areas of my life that I think is important. So that means I make targets for my body, for my money and finances, for my business, which can, if you don't have a business, it can be a business, job, career, whatever it is. And did I say relationship? I think I did. And then also my personal development, my being, how I feel about myself. So in each of those areas, you can find something or some specific moment where you created something awesome. It might be that you took a class and you felt so great and so full of possibilities and so bubbly and so happy. And then you're just acknowledging, wow, I created that. I got that. I wonder what even greater is possible. Or if it's your body and you're judging a lot of how your body show up in the world, what it looks like, how it feels, I bet you can find a couple of things that you're really happy with your body. If so, I love the way my eye looks, or I love my hair, or I love my voice, or whatever area of your body that you're really enjoying, start with that and be like, wow, I created that. I wonder what even greater is possible. I wonder what even greater could show up. So that's the way of setting targets that really works for me, and it keeps me in that space of acknowledging me as a creator, having gratitude for what shows up, and keeps me out of that thinking that if I have to change something, it's like an either or, like I have to give up something that I've created in the past that I really like in order to get something different or something more. So I don't have to go there at all to go into the conclusions and the kind of no choice universe. I can actually acknowledge everything that is great and awesome and that I've created, and just ask, what would be even greater here? I wonder what I could create that would be even greater. I wonder what I could ask for that would be even greater. And sometimes it's a specific thing, like I know what would be the energy or the physicality of something greater, and sometimes it's just an energy. And I'm just being with that, and then I'm enjoying that energy. Because once you can start to enjoy the energy, you can start to be the energy. And you've probably heard, if you can be it, you can receive it. So the more you practice this, I find for myself at least, the more I practice this way of setting targets. I do this every day, at least once a day, maybe a couple of times a day. I check in with my targets, just to be clear with myself of what it is that I would like to energetically contribute to during the day and before I go to bed. So play with it, and please let me know what shows up, because I know that this process works for me, but I have no clue what it's going to create for you. So if you're enjoying it, if you're noticing being different, something different showing up, feeling different, let me know in the group, and let's play and see how much can we contribute to each other. And I mean, maybe what you're discovering, what you're asking for, and what is showing up for you can actually contribute to somebody else. And maybe you can also look at what somebody else is posting and be like, oh, I didn't even think of that. I did that too, or I would like that too, or I would like some of that as well. So, how much fun can you have with playing with your targets and creating from the energy of it? Because all creation starts with an energy, and once you know how to shift the energy and how to play with energies, it actually becomes so much easier, and you start to realize that nothing really is impossible unless I make it so. So have fun with that. I'm Leyla Stoa, by the way, and I will talk to you soon. Enjoy. Bye.